creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? The other day, I brought you part 1 of the EOS Chapstick DIYs doing the lip balm ball, and I brought you an adorable packaging idea for that one. And now today, I'm gonna be bringing to you, I guess, what EOS calls it is the Smooth Stick, better known as just a chapstick. And so I thought I'd bring you a packaging idea for that one as well, and I wanted to break the video up into 2 because it was gonna end up being like a 45-minute video, and who wants to watch me paper craft for 45 minutes? I love to paper craft, but I feel like that's just too long of a video, so at the last minute I decided to break it up into 2 videos, and so that is what I am bringing to you today. And so this definitely goes along with the EOS ball, and these are chapsticks that you can get just about anywhere. I personally like to get them at Costco or Sam's Club. If you have a membership there right around Christmas time, they've got the gift packs of 10, and you can buy the gift pack for $10, which comes out to about $1 a piece, which is way more inexpensive than buying them individually on their own. And so let me quit my gabbing, let's not waste any more time, let's jump into it, and let me bring you part 2 of this chapstick paper crafting DIY that you are gonna love, because it really does take gifting a chapstick from being just a chapstick to something homemade, handmade, something that anybody is absolutely gonna love to receive. So let's get to paper crafting. This is definitely one of those paper crafting DIYs that you're gonna wanna add to that notebook that you keep all of your favorite paper crafts in. So go ahead and grab your notebook and pencil, and let's do some paper crafting. Now let me show you just how easy you can make this adorable box, or this here chapstick. For this here chapstick box, I will be using one solid piece of cardstock that measures out at 7 1/4 by 5 inches. So we're gonna start out scoring at 2 1/4 inches, then again at 4 1/2, 5 1/4, then at 6, and lastly at 6 3/4. We're gonna rotate to the short side here, and we're gonna score at 3/8, which is 1, 2, 3, the line before a 1/2 inch. We're gonna score again at 1 1/8. Then again at 3 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And lastly at 4 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are done scoring. So you should be left with your scoring lines looking just like so. I'll flip it over just so you can see it again on this side. We've got these 2 bigger squares here at the top that have these longer rectangles. We've got 4 rectangles on each side. And then here at the bottom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles as well. So what we're gonna do is up here where these larger rectangles are, we're gonna cut off these 4 pieces. We've got a thinner, just like so. We're gonna cut off 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this side, we're gonna cut off 1, 2, 3, 4, just leaving us with these 2 squares. And this here is the back, the top here. That's what this is giving us, these pieces here. So here on the bottom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, rectangles, scoring pieces. We're gonna cut off these two here on the bottom using our scoring lines as a guide, and we're gonna cut off these two pieces here, just leaving us with this center piece here. So this is what you should be left with. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Using the scoring lines, we're gonna cut slits using this scoring line as a guide as to where to stop on each side. So we've got flaps now. We've got 3 flaps on each side. On this top flap here and this top flap here, we're gonna cut it in half, not using the scoring lines as a guide. So you'll see that I just cut it in half, but there is a scoring line here still. And we're gonna do that on this side as well, just eyeballing it. You don't need to measure it. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Then you've got this center flap and you've got these bottom flaps. We're gonna cut those in half because those are the pieces that fold in. Those are these pieces here. We've got the piece that folds over. We've got these two pieces that need to fold in so we can fold our piece over and close up our box. And so we're gonna cut that one in half. And we are left with these two pieces here. On the end here, I'm gonna taper in my edges, just like so it's not square like this. This makes it easier to close your box if it's tapered. And now all that's left to do is to put this together. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna fold in all my scoring lines. We're gonna take these pieces here. We're gonna hit this with a little bit of adhesive to fold it over. On this piece here, we're gonna put some decorative paper, and since this is a set and I want it all to match, this piece measures out at 2.5 by 2. And the decorative paper that I'm using in today's DIY and that I used in yesterday's is this Mint to Be by Craftsmart that you can find at Michael's, and they always have really great sales. You can get these packs anywhere from $4 to $6. You're looking at your box this way, it's gonna fold closed like this. So on this flap here, we're gonna add some adhesive. We've got our adhesive there, so our printed paper should be face up. We're gonna fold this in half and just lay it over. And then we've got our box. Before we close up our box, I have cut a couple more decorative pieces of paper, and these measure out at 1/2 inch wide by 2.5 inches long. And so I'm gonna put one here. And one here. I think on these though, actually we needed to taper these in too. Sorry, that's an easy fix. Yeah, that makes it easier to close the box for sure. So just go ahead and close up the box there. paper in these edges as well. And here we have our chapstick. That fits perfectly in here. Go ahead and close this up. Just like so. How stinking cute is that? It fits perfectly. And to decorate it, because it's a set, I'm gonna go with the butterflies again. And I think, oh, well, it came off, so that's the one I'm using. Let's see, so I did it on that side. I think I'll do it on this side for this one. There we go. And if you had an ink pad and you wanted to distress the edges of your box, like I do with some of my DIYs, like I just did with the star DIY, you just kind of take a brush and take an ink pad and distress the edges and darken them up. You can totally do that. That's something that I like to do every now and again. But if you don't have one, you don't have to do it. And Dollar Tree does have black ink pads. I like to use the brown when paper crafting a lot, but that's just me. There we go. Look at how cute these are. 2 adorable sets using paper. It doesn't get any cuter than that. And like I said the last time, we just took something as simple as an EOS chapstick and we made gifting it something adorable, something so fun that anybody would love to receive, because we added that handmade, homemade element to it that just brings it to a whole nother level. This is such a fun DIY, and yes, this box here was Pinterest inspired. This was not one of my creations, but I really liked it better than my creation, and I think that it's a fun way to gift these, because I feel like that back part of the chapstick box could be a gift tag that you could write somebody's name on, put Merry Christmas on it, Happy Birthday, whatever it is that you're using it for. I think it's perfect for that. And again, paper crafting is so budget friendly that I just can't help bringing these to you, because I've said it once, I'll say it again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Paper crafting and DIYing your own gift box or gift bag is such a great way to incorporate that handmade, homemade touch into a gift that you're giving. And it's one of those things that everybody loves to receive when there's that handmade touch put on it. It just shows that you put your heart into it just a bit. Okay, that was a bit corny, but it is true. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's paper crafting DIY. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to, you guessed it, 5,000 likes, because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy paper crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, and bye for now, everybody.